Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Tribulations. Last time, the trial's not over yet. It's not over. We still have to hear Maya testify. Find out who actually killed Misty Faye.
February 10th, 2:56 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I'm truly sorry about everything. You were working so hard to defend me. But I was missing all day, and we didn't even have a chance to talk.
She's right. When I met Iris at the training hall yesterday, they'd already switched places. Iris is inside the inner cavern. Sacred cavern. One of those things. They're close enough.
I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on.
Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. Something more important than that, though. I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did?
Huh?
If you'd tried to get help at the Sacred Cavern yesterday, you wouldn't have spent the entire day locked up in there.
My sister. I felt sorry for her. She was abandoned by her mother and never got any love from our father either.
Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it?
Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini, who was like a mother to me. If only Dahlia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. I always loved her. Dahlia was always so smart, so strong. She never complained about a thing. That's why I promised her that I would help.
Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago?
Yes. I wanted to be useful to her in some way. But as usual, I was too cowardly. At the last minute, I ran away. Because of that, Dahlia's half-sister Valerie ended up.
That was the case that wounded me as so badly.
But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder.
Some people? You must mean...
Yes, 2 defense lawyers. Mia Fey and Diego Armando. After poisoning Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to learning the truth, Dahlia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. You.
That's right. Iris, there's one more thing I have to ask you.
Yes? What is it?
On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, really stowed him, was it really you?
Yes. It was me. The night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. At around 10:30, I received a call on my cell phone. There's a problem. Come to the Inner Temple right away. Don't know who that was, but okay.
Yeah.
I got on the snowmobile and headed for the Inner Temple. But
This path near temple was cut off, right?
exactly.
We can't just leave the potty here. So you gotta do this exactly as I say. Got it?
Ugh.
Yeah. Magic.
Whip. It was me. I was the one that received your body. The murder weapon had been left in her body so she wouldn't bleed too much. The staff that Mystic Elise always held.
I knew it. The actual murder weapon was the staff.
Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple on the snowmobile.
But why? Why did you alter the body?
I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was the murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Maya, or to Misty Faye. So I dressed her in a robe and stabbed her with the Shishido. I wiped the blood off the staff's blade and left it next to her on the ground.
Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone. The real killer.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I can't do it. I can't say who did it.
I see. Victim stat was updated. Defendant!
Yes?
The judge is calling you. He wants you to see you in his chambers. He has some questions about Dahlia Hawthorne.
Alright. Well then, I'll see you later. There's something I want to tell you later.
Okay. Something she wants to tell me. So, it's true. I was cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the very beginning.
Phoenix? Oh my god.
Mia. How is Maya doing?
Physically, I'm not worried she'll recover completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case.
I see. You don't mean she's learned who Elise Doden really was?
Yes. I went to the medical office and talked with her. I told her everything I knew.
But why?
Maya is stronger than you think. I knew she could take it. All of it.
What do you mean by that?
I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. The trial's about to restart. The real killer? Do you know who it is yet?
Iris wouldn't tell me you called her, but still. I think that, just maybe, I know who it was. That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the inner temple. The criminal wasn't just there by accident. Which means... the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning.
And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. That means they were stuck on the inner temple side for almost an entire day.
Exactly. So the criminal was someone that wasn't on Hazakura Temple the following day.
That's as much help as I can give you. The rest of the battle is yours to win, or lose.
Okay, I've got it. Thank you, Mia. Finally, it's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see, anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. Me. All by myself. To be continued. But no. No.
Continued now! Go!
February 10th, 3:36 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 7. Now then, before we proceed any further, can we announce the results of the tests we had performed earlier? Tests? Yes, tests. On the bloody dagger that was found stuck inside the pine tree. Oh yeah, that. I totally forgot about it. It's the weapon that Miss Maya Faye used when she fought with the victim. So what are the results? Was it the victim's blood, or... Due to time constraints, a full test was impossible. However, it's one thing we can say with certainty. The blood that was on this dagger is not the victim's blood. That is all. Now then, let's start this trial. So it wasn't Misty's blood on the dagger. Then whose was it? The real killer, probably. I'm sure both the defense and the prosecution know this, but this trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides will need to show some firm evidence with their claims. I understand, Your Honor. From what I've heard, witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking. So let's finish this quickly. Agreed. Very well. Please bring in the last witness.
Yeah, so then maybe we shouldn't have talks that last for like fucking hours.
Witness, please give us your name and profession.
Maya Fey, my profession is, I'm the assistant manager at Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Maya. According to the magazine I have here, you're spearheading over the Korean channeling technique.
I'm frightened. The Fey clan, I don't want any more to do with it.
Oh, Maya. The pain the Fey bloodline causes must be unbearable. Very well. Now then, Miss Fey. The event occurred, you were in the garden of the inner temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Elise Dodom's murder. Is this correct?
I didn't see any...
Straighten up this moment, young lady.
Huh?
Pick your head up and speak clearly. There's always time for crying later.
But
Your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact.
Jesus. Chill the fuck out, dude.
There's something you can do. You can finish this. You've been watching this whole thing, right? You've seen the witnesses come out and you've seen them squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's hear your testimony. Deny the crime. What exactly did you see happen? Witness, if you please.
Yes, Your Honor.
At the inner temple.
I was passing through the garden on the way to the spare prep room when it happened. Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against the stone lantern. I think I screamed, "Help me!" Then, something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness.
So you're struck on the head. I suppose it must have been with this... I suppose it must have been this staff. Maya, the person who hit you. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was.
Maya, think hard.
Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't.
Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone. Seems it'll be hard to determine the criminal through testimony alone. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your cross-examination. Maya, hang in there. Doesn't look well at all. Okay.
I would press on the fourth statement. Why would she yell that out? Did she see someone? Or...
Maybe. Or maybe just a reflexive... You're being
Yeah.
attacked. I don't know.
maybe. Well, press on. What are you doing?
I don't know. you think you screamed, but you're not sure.
Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark and I couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, a woman, an adult, child? I had no idea. I was scared out of my wits.
Leave me, my dear. I'm certain I would have soiled my ropes. Thanks for that.
I thought this person might attack me, so I... Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought that it was my last hope.
Wow, sounds like Protomaya was really out of her mind. But I wonder what she meant by last hope. What do I do? Do I press her for more details?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Maya. What's this my last hope stuff?
What? What do you mean by your last hope?
No. That's what you said. You said my last hope.
Huh? What? I said what?
Look, you're facing an attacker that you couldn't see, and you screamed, right? You screamed, "Help me!"
Yeah.
But you testified that you screamed because you thought it was your last hope.
Oh, well, you know, that's like... What do you call it when that happens?
Maya's not doing so well up there.
Oh, yeah, Oh, that's right. I remember now. I was facing my attacker, but that's not who I was screaming at.
Oh, what did you just say?
Yeah, that's right. It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. What? That's who I was screaming to for help. Ah!
What is it now?
I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. What?
Huh? Witness, are you absolutely certain of what you're saying? You're the attacker. There's another person.
I am, well, I meant to keep that part a secret. What have I done?
Huh. It takes a ton of pressure to make a diamond. That's what I always say.
A ton of pressure?
You're in a court of law here. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber. Witness, the information you just presented is vital to the case. When you add it to your testimony, is no one gonna acknowledge the fact that she wanted to hide that?
Yeah.
No? Okay, never mind.
Look at the evidence for
Uh,
this.
oh, yeah, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not lit.
Yeah.
So how could she have seen someone?
So there was a man standing behind your attacker.
Yeah.
That man, he's the killer. He stabbed her from behind. He's the one who killed Lee Stodum, otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother.
The killer.
Maya, you knew who killed your mother, don't you? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? To be frank, Your Honor, I think she's in shock and quite confused. It's raising to notice the huge problem with her testimony.
Huh? What do you mean? What problem?
Maya, on the night of the crime, the Stone Lantern was out of commission.
Huh? What?
It's true. There was no light anywhere in the garden that night.
Didn't know.
Alright, with that, Maya's very clearly out of it. Next time, we'll come back, we'll continue in trying to make sense of this. So,
Or
until
she's
next time.
trying to cover for someone.
Or that.
But who knows?
Maybe a little
Bye.
both.